Anniehoang, 皆さんこんにちは、Annie です。Hello everyone, it's Annie, and 久しぶり, welcome back. It's been such a long while since I made a video. And I know this because everyone's been mentioning me and commenting on the videos. And you know, I always appreciate your comments and your views and your shares and your support because it makes me feel like even if I can take a little break, I am always ready to jump back, and I know that y'all be there to watch and support me. So thank you for your continuous support. So for today's video, it's going to be the very much requested and actually a really timely topic, which is what to bring to Japan. Because in a few months, everyone's coming and you're probably confused or worried right now what to pack, what to bring, what not to bring. So I thought I'm gonna give you some senpai advice and maybe it will help you with your packing. So today I will be sharing 7 things that I recommend you to bring with you when you go to Japan for studying. So let's get started. 始めましょう. Item number 1. Important documents. Especially if you're coming to Japan for studying, make sure that you bring essential documents with you. Important documents such as passport, ID, COE, certificate of eligibility, your driver license. Make sure to bring the original copy with you and make sure you don't lose them because it will be yabayo. You can bring your high school transcript or your university transcript. What else? Language certificate is also important. For example, if you want to apply to go on exchange or for scholarship, those transcript or those English certificate may come in really handy. I remember when I applied for English teaching assistant, they asked for my IELTS score and they asked for the picture of it. So it was really fortunate that I brought some sort of proof with me. Another really important type of document that we should be bringing is actually our medical record. Make sure that you bring those documents here. And if you are currently receiving treatment or if you're under specific pills or medicine, bring that prescription with you. It will become very helpful when you go to hospitals or pharmacy here. I also brought the prescription for my eyeglasses, but I don't really use it in the end, so maybe it can be optional. Because there are so many documents, make sure that you organize them. And ta-da! This is the clear file that I use and I put all of my documents here. And it's been with me for 4 years and it's so organized. I don't lose anything, and if I want anything, I can easily store it out. So I recommend organizing your documents. Number 2, medicine. So if you're taking allergy pills or if you're prescribed for specific pills, bring those kind of medicines with you because it may be a bit difficult to get the medicine in the first few weeks you're here. In high school, I used to have a lot of stomachache, so I brought more common pills like stomachache pills and sore throat for fever, runny nose. You don't have to buy a lot. Just make sure that you estimate it and try to consume them within range, and if they're expired, make sure to not drink them. Number 3, money. This is such an important thing to bring. Why is it not on the first of my list? I would say it's really depending on you. If when you come here and you have paid most of the fee, like dorm fee, or moving fee, you don't have to bring a lot of money, but it also differs from people to people because some spend more on specific things than others. A rule of thumb is to imagine how much money would you need to live in the first 3 months in cash. Maybe it's 20万, it may be 30万, it may be just 10万. It's really up to you to decide. I don't remember how much I brought. Maybe 20万. Number 4, clothes. Yes, you have to bring clothes, but don't bring a lot of clothes. Clothes can take up a lot of space in your luggage, so try to pack light. Bring your favorite t-shirts, maybe a pair of jeans, trouser, leggings, and you don't have to bring a lot because most of the clothes you bring, they may not fit Japanese weather. This is especially true if you're coming from countries like Vietnam where there's only rainy season and dry season. So you can't really wear the things you would wear in Vietnam here. And honestly speaking, I think Japanese fashion is not that bad. They have really good brands here like Uniqlo or GU, and there are also global brands like H&M, Zara, so you can always buy more stuff here. I got a lot of questions if you should be bringing coats, and especially for winter. If you're coming in the fall, the weather is actually really nice, so I would say you don't have to. But if you're coming in the spring where it might be a bit more chilly, maybe bring one puffy coat with you, and you can always buy it here. You know, at Uniqlo, in the winter they sell heat tech, which really warms your body, so you can always get it in Japan. I see a lot of my friends packing a lot of stuff, a lot of clothes with them, and it's partially because, you know, your parents really worry about you, and probably the clothes is going to be cheaper in your home country. But in my opinion, clothes in Japan are made for Japanese weather. It's actually much better if you spend less on your initial cost and spend a bit more after you come here, after you adjust yourself to the weather, and then you can actually find really good deals and really good quality clothes. I saw a lot of videos and they recommend bringing suits. I think it's a good thing to bring. It's optional though. The purpose of bringing a suit or vest with you is to dress formally when you have a presentation or for an important interview. And I would say I only used it maybe less than 10 times in the past 3 years. And I only started to really wear suits in my last year. Maybe that's something that's worth mentioning. And shoes, maybe 2 pairs, one comfortable and one formal pair of shoes. However, I would recommend bringing your traditional clothes, especially if you're attending like a cultural exchange or entrance ceremony, graduation ceremony. It's always good to bring your traditional clothes and share your culture. And for me, I really love my aoyai, so I brought my aoyai with me and I wear them on special occasions. Number 5 is electronics. You should bring your laptop. Probably the number one reason is because of the keyboard. Japanese laptop has Japanese keyboards, which you may not be accustomed to, so it's always better to bring something that you're familiar with, and you can always change or upgrade your model later. I brought my old MacBook with me, and it was purely for studying purpose, so I didn't have to bring a lot, and I put it in my backpack and I carried it on my airplane. But if you have a gaming laptop, gaming computer, it may take up a bit of more space. In Japan, you can get a lot of good deals with phones and SIM cards, but just to get accustomed to the life in the first few months, bring your own phone, for communication and contacting your family and so on. So aside those two, a really important thing I recommend you to bring is a converter. So Vietnamese electricity and Japanese electricity is quite different, so you need a converter to convert the differences. Number 6. Food. Personally, I love Japanese food and I have no allergy with it whatsoever, so I didn't bring a lot of food with me. But sometimes you would get homesick, or just for the first few weeks here, maybe it's good to bring instant noodles or instant pho. Spices, I would say bring it if it's extremely necessary. Fish sauce or soy sauce, you can also buy it here, but it's super expensive. It's really hard to get the spices. A lot of my Indian, my Bangladesh friends, my Sri Lankan friends brought spices with them, and when you open the spice, it feels like you're home. So if it's something that's really important and meaningful for you, definitely bring it. You cannot bring fresh meat on the plane, or your luggage is going to be scanned and checked, which I really don't want that to happen, so let's just avoid that in the first place. Yeah, so really sorry you cannot bring fresh meat or manchung and all of those good stuff. I would actually recommend bringing snacks, like snacks or candy or coffee, just to remind you of home on like a very lonely night. Or you can actually bring those snacks to share it with your friends here. So I used to bring Vietnamese coffee packed coffee with me here, and then I make it and then I share it with my friends, and it's just a really great cultural exchange moment. So just to sum it up, don't bring a lot of food because you'll be spending a lot of time here, so might as well adjust yourself to the cuisine here. But just in case, bring those things that will remind you of home, and bring things that you can share with your new friends here. Next is miscellaneous stuff, personal hygiene products, toothbrush, toothpaste. Oh, and actually, if you can, maybe bring deodorant. Personally, I tried Japanese deodorants and it's not really my style. I like the Secret brand, but it's kind of hard to find it here. I also brought stationery, just my scheduler. Oh yeah, calculator. I brought with me my calculator, which I ended up only using for 1 semester. Other than that, I brought a lot of pens from Vietnam because there are certain brands you cannot find here. Maybe only my Vietnamese viewer would understand this, but I brought this with me because I love this brand and you cannot find it here. So yes, a lot of my friends also brought, because they're musical people, they brought their ukulele with them, or they brought their speaker with them. So that was really nice as well. For me, and I am so embarrassed to be sharing this, but I had 2 suitcases, and 1 suitcase was full of essential stuff, and the other one is to bring my stuffed animal. This was emotionally attached to me, so I had 1 suitcase just for this little fella. It's been with me for almost 6 years, and it's probably gonna be here for a while, so I don't regret bringing this at all. Yeah, a lot of people may think I have priority issue. And actually, if you're from Southeast Asia, maybe this will be really relevant to you, but some of my friends brought a bolster. So priorities. Everyone, see what really matters for you. Other than that, some ID photos, but I ended up not really using them. You can always take your pictures in Japan, or you can even take photos with your phone and then print it out at a convenience store. It's super cheap, super affordable. Here in Japan, they use 3x4 and sometimes square photos, which I thought was really weird. Just throwing in like an additional one, and it just occurred to me it may be the most important thing that you should be bringing with you is bring your brain. I'm not even joking. It's so important when you travel to a new country and start your new life here. Being mentally prepared is really important. It is something that I wish more people had prepared and brought with them. What I actually meant by bring your brain is bring common sense. You'll be so baffled by new things that sometimes you may let your guard down. You need to, always be conscious, being aware, not to get scammed, not to get into fraud. If people ask you to go somewhere and do something, try to think if it's legit, and just really protect yourself in the new environment. And the second thing for bringing your brain is to bring an open mind. Honestly, I did not pack a lot because I knew that I will be here and starting a new chapter in my life, so I really want to just dive myself into the new environment and try to find my way around, try to adapt to the new environment and just work my way out of it. So I did not bring a lot, but I brought a lot of enthusiasm, and I brought a really open mind to new challenges and new changes in my life. I really hope that you will be open to new experiences like that. It's good to prepare, and I know that family worry about you. They want you to bring everything, pots and pans, but sometimes it's good to take a little bit of risk in life. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and as always, your support means so much to me, and I read all of your comments. Just take a while to reply back. In the meantime, if you want to ask more and you want to talk with me and just connecting with me, please like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. This is actually where I talk more about university tips and mindsets for students. And I actually have a website if you want to book a consultation with me to discuss about your worries, or if you have any application that you want me to read over, or you want me to help you prepare for interview. I also have that service on my website. Please check it out and comment any inspiration or videos you want me to make, and I might make it for real. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will stop talking now, but see you in the next video. Bye!